So
Absolutely.
how can we actually help these children? Do we speak to them and bell the cat in a way, or do we let them come to us and tell us what's going on? And that's not always easy because they don't always open up.
Yes. So, the thing is with loss is always like there is a certain step process in loss. First there will be grieving, then there will be processing of the loss. So, of course, this depends entirely on who the family has lost. Of course, the entire magnitude of the loss. Um, you have to allow the child to grieve, especially if it is a close family member. And you have to tell them that it's okay to break down, it's okay to cry. Tears don't make you weak, especially to boys, because we have this patriarchal messages filtering in through decades and decades where boys don't cry, it's weak to cry. Very important to tell all both genders of children that it's okay to do this. And also, I think at some level parents would need to step in, again depending on the child's personality and the child's age, would need to draw out the child and have that conversation, and not expect that the child would be able to process it on their own, unless of course the parent himself or herself is in a state where they cannot have this discussion because they've lost someone very close, in which case another family member can step in, an older cousin can step in. Now unfortunately face-to-face conversations are not possible, but at least you have WhatsApp. So always, I think, to ensure that the child has channels of communication, if the parent is not immediately available emotionally, is not in a state to do it, there should be other people around who should be able to step into that, because it's very important to process loss. This is not something that you should leave festering, because it can, of course, have ramifications later. And like you're saying, younger children may actually be very fearful. What if this happens to my mama, my papa? What if this happens to my grandparents? So it's important to talk and, tell them that, yes, this is what the situation is, coming under control or not, and it should not happen. So don't worry about it. It's unfortunate it's happened. So to reassure them also to an extent that it's not necessary that what is playing out in one house is going to play out in another house. But I think that conversation is very important. A parent must realize if they are in a fragile state and cannot have that conversation, must reach out to someone else. So that child should always have an open channel of communication. I think that is very, very important.